Hey y'all, good morning. This is Prophet Lisa reporting for duty from West Texas. When I say Prophet Lisa, it's kind of a joke. Well, it used to be a joke. Because my ex-husband had friends that called themselves a prophet, so then I thought that I would call myself a prophet on Facebook or Twitter. But maybe it's not a joke, maybe it's real. Anyways, I wanted to talk today about my brother because every time I see another guy, or I'm around another guy, I see my brother in every single guy that's not him. So here's my brother's life story. Maybe it'll help some of you. Yeah, maybe you'll be like, wow, she knows my whole life story, because so many guys in America now are just like my brother. We grew up middle class. I thought we owned the home we were raised in, but I guess we were renting a house. But it was a good house. We had a good backyard, spacious. I remember playing on the swing set with my brother. Mostly I remember being by myself in the backyard, picking flowers and playing with our bunny rabbit. We had kittens. We had a garden. Our parents literally grew a vegetable garden on like the side yard of the backyard. We had like really, really tall sunflowers. I remember that. I remember seeing pictures when I got older, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. We had a dog, a German Shepherd. We had a cat named Patches. We had kittens. We had a bunny named Floppy. I think we even had a duck at some point. And I remember my brother telling me a story that apparently my dad cut the duck's head off at one point and it was running around with no head. And I was like, wow, I'm glad I didn't see that, or I don't remember it. We used to go on slip-and-slides a lot. I have seen a lot of pictures of that. Anyways, at some point, my dad attempted to rape me when I was 6, because me and my brother and my dad were all taking a nap in our parents' bed. I don't know if my dad was drunk. That's very possible, because he liked to drink sometimes, just beer. Anyway, so he almost raped me, but I jumped out of the bed, ran to my room, told my mom. She called Focus on the Family. They called the police. They reported it. But ever since then, and after that, my whole life, really, I wondered if my brother was mad at me and blamed me for that whole instance. Was he mad at me that I told my mom? I always felt like he was mad at me after that, and maybe he was, and maybe he still is. Yeah, and it's like blame the victim. I was the victim, but whatever. I think he always has had this anger at me, as if I came on to my dad. Which, this is weird, but my dad told my mom that I wanted it. Basically, my dad told my mom that I came on to him, which is ridiculous because kids are not sexual. Kids don't even know about sex. Why would I come on to my dad? Kids want hugs, but they don't want sex. So he got that mixed up in his brain, parental love is supposed to be just hugs, just a kiss on the head, whatever. But he was weird. At some point he got a psychological diagnosis, and the psychiatrist said that he was highly intelligent but with a twisted sense of reality. So that was my dad. So any intelligence that I have, I probably got it from him. He was highly intelligent. So I guess I got his brain. Anyways, but he was a pervert. So he went to jail for he actually was only in for 6 months because they made the ruling that it was just a lewd act with the child rather than attempted rape, which it actually was. So then we all went to counseling, and the counselor said that he was healed. In that time, my parents were separated, so I remember hanging out with my brother a lot. We would ride bikes around, and that was fun. And I had a happy time then, hanging out with my brother. But then there was some weird thing with my neighbor. This girl that was my neighbor, she told me to go to this guy's house and that he had candy, but he kind of molested us. But that only happened one time, so that's good. Anyways, then, but my brother and I were friends, so that was good. Then we all went to Nebraska. He kind of molested me. He pulled down my pants when I was sleeping to look at my butt. I don't know why. Anyways, but I woke up and I like glared at him and he looked scared, like he probably thought I was gonna punch him, which maybe I would have. So then he went back to sleep. Anyways, then when I was like 10 and he was 14, there was something. I guess I'll just say what happened. I laid on top of him, but we didn't kiss or anything. Anyways, okay, and then yeah, like to this day, I think he thinks that I molested him, which is ridiculous because I was 10 and he was 14. How long did it last? Like a minute. I don't know. Like a minute. But I swear to this day, he's still mad at me and he thinks that it was my fault. Which I guess it was my idea. But anyways, so yeah, because of that one little instance, I swear, like now he still has like anger at women. He still has anger at me. I was considering living with him recently, but I don't know if that's a good idea because I just get the sense that he still hates me. But it might not be my fault. It might be because of all of the various girlfriends that he had, you know. Maybe he just hates women in general because he's had his heart broken a lot by a lot of different females. I think like 3 times he was engaged, but the girl broke it off, you know, and canceled the engagement. Poor Nate. Well, also, I think something happened with my dad and him. He didn't really give me details. The only thing he told me was that him and my dad took a shower at some point because my dad wanted to show him how to shower faster. Because my dad was anal about the water bill and us only taking 5-minute showers. So I don't know if there's more details to that. I felt